lesson for Brown Girl Dreaming in the poems Another Way and Gifted. In this video, we're going to read and annotate the two poems Another Way and Gifted by Jacqueline Woodson. Make sure you have your copy of the poems in front of you. If you do not, then you should pause the video and get out your copy of the poems as well as a couple of colored pencils or pens. As we look at the poems, our primary objective will be to annotate pieces of textual evidence to support analysis of what the text says explicitly, as well as inferences drawn from the text. All right, there's a lot of big words, and we'll be going through that in more detail. But basically, we're going to be looking at details in the poem to see what it's trying to tell us as the reader. All right, so remember that to annotate means that we will be making notes on the text to help us understand it better. So let's get started. All right, so now let's take a look at the poem Gifted. Let's start by reading the poem. Everyone knows my sister is brilliant. The letters come home folded neatly inside official-looking envelopes that my sister proudly hands over to my mother. Odella has achieved. Odella has excelled at. Odella has been recommended to. Odella's outstanding performance in. She's gifted, we are told, and I imagine presents surrounding her. I am not gifted. When I read, the words twist, twirl across the page. When they settle, it is too late. The class has already moved on. I want to catch words one day. I want to hold them, then blow gently, watch them float right out of my hands. So as we annotate, we're going to focus on the use of repetition. So looking at lines 5 through 8, we notice that Odella has been repeated. Why do you think the poet chose to do this? The repetition emphasizes Odella's achievements and how they are recognized. It also highlights the speaker's feelings of being overshadowed by Odella's success. As one reads the lines, they might think about an annoying sibling or classmate that adults like to praise by always mentioning the good things that they do. In contrast, the poet mentions how she is different from her sister. She says, I am not gifted, and that the words twist, twirl across the page, suggesting that she struggles to understand the words on the page. Then finally, let's look at the imagery in these last 4 lines. These lines use imagery related to touch and motion. The speaker wants to capture and understand words, showing the longing for their own success and recognition. Okay, so now make sure, again, you mark your poem. Make sure these details are marked in your poem along with these annotations along the side. All right, great job, everyone. Remember, annotating poems is all about digging deeper into the text to uncover its meaning. Keep practicing and you'll become more confident in your analysis skills. Happy reading.